Welcome to Xenia Hospitality Solutions, where we give you the inside scoop to the event industry, one video at a time. Today we're talking about contracts. Extremely boring topic, so we're going to speed through this episode really quickly, and still highlighting a few key tips and tricks that you need to keep in mind while signing your contract. Number one is duration. You need to make sure that the duration, when are they going, when do their services actually kick in, and if you require them to kick in a little bit earlier, what is the protocol involved and how much is it going to cost you? These are a few things that not a lot of people know about. So it's good to keep in mind. The second thing that you need to keep in mind is payment. Payment not only includes their fee structure and when they'd like to get paid, you also need to highlight, for example, what is the protocol paying other vendors who are involved, like the florists, the carpenters. What about the giveaways or the musicians or the baratis? How would you, does the payment go through them or does it go through you? It's always better to keep everything down on paper. Another thing that you need to keep in mind when it comes to payment is the fact that what are the inclusions? Is there staffing, transport, food and beverage taken care of? This becomes a point to highlight, especially if it is a destination wedding. Transportation, visas, where they're going to stay, to and fro from the venue, from where they're staying to the actual event venue, and vice versa. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is if they'll give you a list of inclusions. In those inclusions, you will know what you are going to, what is not included, and hence that will become an additional cost for you. It also becomes a point to negotiate on. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is, for example, any sampling, let's say for bags, giveaways, or anything for that matter of fact. Any sampling would require an additional cost. Who's going to cover that cost? Also, budgeting, just for a general idea of how they plan on structuring the budget of your event, and if they're okay to, maybe moving things around a bit. Now, bonus tip for this is cancellation policy. You want to make sure that your cancellation policy is read through from start to end. Because what ends up happening is with an event is that sometimes, very rarely though, things tend to go sour, and maybe they don't match up to your level of deliverables, or they want to, which very rarely happens, but maybe there is some reason why they need to drop you as a client because of a conflict of interest, or because of lack of availability, or because of double booking. Whatever the reason, you need to make sure that your cancellation policy has been read through, because after a certain particular deadline, cancelling your event planner is an absolute no-no. So you don't want to be left high and dry, because trust me, if you've needed an event planner in the beginning, you're going to need an event planner at the end. So if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments down below. We would love to hear from you. We will answer every single question. Also, you know the drill: like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon. Until next time. We give you the inside scoop to the wedding industry. Wedding? No.